Alright, so as I said in the beginning of the video, I talked a little bit about what's been going on in my mind and what's been going on in my life. So a month ago, I made a video that said this is it. This was going to be my last YouTube video ever, and that I was just going to completely discard the platform entirely and just, you know, take care of my own business and just kind of move on from it. And I decided to actually, well, I'd say as I was thinking or stopping YouTubing and I was quitting, I decided I wanted to stream more, or period. I wanted to start streaming. I wanted to become a full-time streamer because I like when I can have direct interaction with the people who are watching me, and I can talk to them and they can talk to me and we can just, you know, enjoy ourselves. And that's what I wanted on YouTube. That's what I wanted on the platform. And that's kind of what deterred me from, you know, continuing it, because not everyone has time to, you know, watch a YouTube video. Not everyone has time to do this and do that. And the little times, or the times that I did ask for feedback, you know, I wasn't receiving it, or I wasn't seeing it, I wasn't receiving it. And so it just kind of deterred me away from the platform, you know, entirely, unless you were, you know, a big name YouTuber that already had a good chunk of subscribers and have already made a name for yourself. You're probably not gonna get as many views, as you should be. I suppose I could say that, because let's take a look at my YouTube videos. Some that have been on for a couple of weeks that are sitting at, you know, probably 20-30 views. And, you know, as my experience as a YouTuber, that's still pretty good for me, who's had no name, who just started, you know, just came out of nowhere and just had people watch his videos. You know, that's cool, and I am thankful for that. But if I used to Twitch stream a lot when my internet was capable of doing so, and that's another reason why I'm not streaming currently, is because my internet right now is absolute shit. I can barely watch Netflix and YouTube without it stuttering. So I cannot stream, I cannot use any services that require tremendous amount of internet speed. I cannot do it. I can barely play games. And that's usually why I don't play games too much, is because my internet's too crap. But anyway, I used to Twitch stream a lot, and when I did that, I would have, like, the first time I literally did it, FNAF 2 was out, and I was doing the really hard challenge, the 2020 mode or whatever, and literally I had like 30 or 40 people sitting in there talking to me, and I was talking to them. It was just a cool experience. And recently I've been watching a lot of Twitch streamers and going through there and talking with chat and hearing them interact and get support from their people directly, whether that's, you know, through bits or donations or whatever. And I'm not saying I'm in it for that. I don't really care if people donate or whatever, but the option is available and it's easy for them right there. You can support your favorite streamer, you can talk to them, you know, the streamers can do giveaways with the community right then and there, give them, you know, rewards for them coming and, you know, enjoying their stream or whatever. So I think that's cool. And YouTube, yes, they have that little YouTube Red feature or whatever, and you can also stream on YouTube, but again, I don't know. I feel like Twitch is like a easier platform to kind of manage around. So what I've been doing since I stopped YouTubing, period, I haven't even touched this software until I decided to make my ancestry video, which I privated it just because towards the end I sounded like an idiot, and I said a completely like wrong thing, so I might like edit it and then repost it without saying all that, because I want that video to be out there. I really like that video. But anyway, I've been taking the time to do this. Now, I've been playing this application called Episodes Interactive, and you can see it right here. I cut off the episodes. Episodes Interactive is this app where it is pretty much like a choose-your-own-story kind of, you know, storyboard. And not only can you read the stories that other people have created and the developer teams have created, you can create stories yourself. So I've been taking the time out to kind of flourish a dream that I had when I was in high school of making my own anime. So this is Suki no Hana. This is a story, like I just said, that I made back in high school. Now, however, there's a plot twist. The story that I envisioned back in high school is completely different from this story. This story here has taken a more dark side horror aspect, as in my rendition of it in high school was a more fantasy action kind of for lack of better words, I guess. There's not. I don't really like to base the creations that I made off of anime that have already existed, so I can't just go ahead and say it's like this anime, because it's not. It's its own complete originality. So I'm not gonna say it's like any anime, but it had fighting in it. It had creatures. It had powers. It had time and space distortions, and it was gonna be freaking amazing. And oh my gosh, I had put so much thought into it. But here I can actually live it out. I can put it, people can read it, and it's just so cool. So I'm just gonna go through what I've done so far, and as you can see right here, I have 3 episodes already. The 3rd episode is the last one I have to work on. Now here, this is just a creation page for creators. I have all the characters here, and you can customize, you can create characters, you can make outfits. Main character here is going to be Akiko, which is a name that I like to use a lot in my stories, period. I don't know, that name is just stuck with me through Pokemon and everything. If you guys know my Pokemon Let's Plays, and if I chose a girl character, the name was probably Akiko or May. So, I don't know, that's my go-to name for a main character. I have Atsuya here, who's going to be the male protagonist. Akiko is the female protagonist. And, I mean, it's just gonna get crazy. I would go in depth and explain, but I want you guys to go check it out. If you guys are interested in stories that, you know, some of them are really good, some of them are different, some of them are love-based, some of them are horror-based, some of them are space and sci-fi. There's a lot of cool authors out there that are using this platform to get their their literature and their writing out. So I mean, it's pretty cool if you guys want to check it out. I also have another story on here that I use the app. Now you can use the app to make stories as well. You don't need to have a computer to do it, but you can use the apps to create a story. And I have another one called The Survivor. So if you want to check that one out, that one is done. Show me some love on that story, because it is my first episode story that I published and created using the application alone. Now, using the application and actually using the actual writing on the computer is completely different. With the app, you can move your character around and you can do whatever. And I'll probably put like little snippets of other videos so you guys can kind of see how it looks like instead of just me showing you a default screen. But doing that on the app and doing it on the computer is different. Right here, I'll just go into episode 3 so you guys can see what I'm working with right now. And this is what it looks like. This is exactly how the layout this is what you do. This is how you make the characters move. This is how you make the dialogue, the positioning, the backgrounds, the noise, the music, the choices. Everything is right here, and it takes some time, and it's taking me a little bit just to get 3 episodes out, because there's just so much I want to do with it. There's just so much I have to make happen, and I have to make the story cohesive, and it has to coincide with every episode, and every episode has to be impactful. And so that's important for me to make sure that everything is correct in these episodes. There's a lot of times where you get to one of these episodes and the author just kind of slides through the motions of some scenes, and the characters look weird doing certain movements or whatever. So I'm taking my time with it. I'm trying to make it look good. These first 3 episodes hopefully will get a lot of views, hopefully we'll get a lot of reads, I should say, and a lot of interaction there. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about what I've been doing. I didn't expect to ramble on for 9 minutes, but YouTubing might be a side project. I'm not going to guarantee consistent videos every single day, or every other day, or every 2 or 3 days. Just kind of like whenever I feel like it, you know? I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of want to record a video, or this game looks fun, I want to record that. So, I mean, if you guys want to support me that way, that'd be cool. If you guys want to support me on episodes, look out for me. Like I said, this story is going to be called Tsuki no Hana. You can see it over there at the top left. My other story is called The Survivor. Can I pull that up? I'm nervous because someone read it and I don't know. I have another story called The Survivor right here. Boom boom. So right here you can see that it's published. It's pretty crazy. I have one person read it. So I don't know. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Anyway, hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with that, and like I said, just look out for the next videos. They'll be coming, just not as frequent. Anyway, peace out, fam.